gang, Gucci 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 gang. Spread thin racks on new chain. My bitch love do cocaine. Ooh, I fuck a bitch, I forgot name. I can't buy me no wetter rain. Rather go and buy ball mains. Gucci gang, 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 Gucci gang.
Review from Gucci. The fragrance name is Gucci Intense Oud and was released in 2016. Gucci's back with a new oriental fragrance. It is being marketed to both sexes. This one is using a note of oud, which can be a turn-off to most people, however, making it a mass appealing fragrance. Can Gucci pull this oud fragrance off for the masses? Let's find out in my review. The nose behind this beautiful scent is from the perfumier Aurélien Guichard, and he's responsible for Versace Eros. Okay? Composition for Gucci Intense Oud. At the top, we have frankincense. In the heart, we get ambergris, resinous notes, and dry woods. And the base, we have leather, which I typically don't detect here. The fragrance family for this fragrance is an oriental, and the concentration is EDP. Alright, there you have it. And let's break down the smell for Gucci Intense Oud. Alright guys, let's get into the presentation for Gucci Intense Oud. Alright, first we're going to get into the box. In the box we have the black box that says Gucci on top, Intense Oud. Open the box, we have the lovely golden Gucci logo on the inside. At the bottom you have your normal barcode stuff. And that's it for the box. The box is pretty good. And it comes in here like so. Typical cardboard. We're not going to talk too much about the box. There's the box. Now let's get into the bottle. The bottle is nice. This is an excellent presentation coming from a mass appealing scent here. We have this beautiful doorknob that you could pick up from the bottle like so. And it's quite strong and sturdy. Knock knock, who's there? It's Gucci, we back. And yes, we're back with Gucci Intense Oud. And as you see, it's a beautiful bottle, very, very dense glass you have here. Just well done, it's quite heavy. And the bottle is excellent. Let's go into the sprayer, just to remind myself what this smells like. Oh yes, it smells really nice. And that's a presentation for the spray. It's very nice on this. Excellent spray from the house of Gucci. Okay, now let me tell you what this smells like. Alright, let's just ignore the notes from the websites. Okay, what you're getting with this is frankincense, some woodsy nuances, some resins, and this oud accord. There's no oud in Gucci Intense Oud. Alright, don't let the name fool you guys. You're getting the oud accord here. Let me explain what this smells like. Alright, in most Arabian homes, people from Dubai and stuff, what they like to do, they have these oud burners. They'll get the oud chips or the wood chips, they'll place it in the burner, and they'll use the fumes and fumigate their clothing. So they'll smoke their bodies, smoke their clothes, and they'll get this oud nuance, this oud smell. That's what you're getting here with Gucci Intense Oud. You're not getting the Agar oil type of oud, but you're getting more of a smoky oud nuance, if that makes sense. Okay? So there you go. That's the smell for Gucci Intense Oud. And things to note about the scent is that it's very catchy on clothing. I sprayed my arm. I was wearing a pea coat, and you know, pea coats are mostly wool based. I smelled it a month later on my pea coat and on my scarf. So it performs really well on clothing. And that's the smell for Gucci Intense Oud. Smells like fumigated oud, if that makes sense. So just imagine you have these oud burners and you fumigate your clothes. That's what you're getting with Gucci Intense Oud, and it smells very great. So if you don't like oud, because this is oud for the masses, all right? This is not the real oud here. Make no mistakes about it. And that's the smell for Gucci Intense. Seasons to wear Gucci Intense Oud. The best time to wear Gucci Intense Oud will be for the colder seasons, so your winter and autumn seasons, or fall, whatever you want to call it. Alright? I could wear this for the spring because my springs, especially early springs, anywhere from March to April, is below 70 degrees for me, and it's quite chilly and cold. So I could wear it for spring as well in my occasion. So anywhere under 70 degrees Fahrenheit, Gucci Intense Oud will do right for you. This is a great fragrance. It's not too heavy on the scent, but it's not too light either. It's done just right, okay, for this type of oud fragrance. Let's get into the strength and the performance of this fragrance. The projection, like I've said before, it's not too heavy of a scent, but it does have a little bit of body on it, and it's not too light either. So the projection for this is, I'll have to say, good. It has good projection, and it will perform for 1 to 3 hours on your skin in projection. As for sillage, I have to say it's also good. This one will move with you, especially if a wind blows by. People will be able to pick up the scent. And yes, the sillage is pretty good for this one as well. Longevity. Alright, the longevity for this one is excellent. This one attaches to your garments really well, because I was wearing a pea coat and I was wearing a scarf, and that's basically like wool and cotton based type of fabrics, I believe. And it attached to my scarf really well, and I smelled it in my scarf for a few weeks now. So yes, if you want it to last a long time, I suggest you spray it on your clothes. However, it will stay in your clothes for a long time as well. So longevity is excellent with 8 to 10 hours. Okay, and that's the performance for Gucci Intense Oud. The feedback I got from people is that this is a likable scent. People will smell it and they'll say, okay, you smell nice, and that's about it. You won't get those off the radar comments like, what is that? What are you wearing? It just smells pleasing to the nose, okay? This won't offend anyone for an oud fragrance. Even Western noses won't turn away from this. They won't even recognize it's an oud fragrance because it's not an oud fragrance, okay? The word oud in here is quite misleading. It's an oud accord fragrance, like I've said before. Most Arabian people will get the oud chips, the wood chips, and put it in their burner and fumigate their clothes with the smoke. And that's why a lot of people describe the scent as a little bit incensey, a little bit smoky, because it is. It's giving you that oud smoke accord, and that's from Gucci Intense Oud. So just be careful in the way how Gucci used the word oud in this fragrance, okay? Alright, my overall impressions on this fragrance, I say this is for a mature person, someone who wants to delve a little into oud, but they're not quite sure. This is not a typical oud scent, okay, but it's for someone who's of a Western nose that just like to get a little taste of what oud can do for them. This is for you guys as well. If you do enjoy oud, however, you live in a Western country such as USA or Canada or anywhere in Europe, and you may not, you don't want to put off your employees or your clients or people around you, you don't want to. This may be the fragrance for you, because like I said, it's quite a pleasing fragrance. You won't offend anyone with this one. Okay, the time of day to wear Gucci Intense Oud. I wear it to work a lot. Like I said, it's a very pleasing fragrance, so you can wear it for both day and evening type of wear. You can wear this for parties, I suggest, not for clubs, no. But I do see someone wearing this to like a cocktail type of party, and this is mostly for evening wear, so you can wear this in a tuxedo, right up into a suit, and this fragrance is going to complement whatever you're wearing. You can wear this casually as well, not a problem there. It's quite a versatile scent for oud-based fragrance, okay? And as far as sex goes, this is unisex. This could be worn both by men and women, and that's the beautiful thing of this fragrance. It doesn't smell, and it does smell unisex, okay? So it smells a little bit incense-y with that oud smoky accord, and anyone could wear this. My overall score for Gucci Intense Oud, I'll have to give this an excellent. Okay, the reason I gave this a score of excellent, which is the highest in my ranking, is because it's an oud-based fragrance for everyone to wear, and it's very pleasing to everyone's noses. No one's going to say, oh, I can't stand this, I hate this fragrance. And that's quite achievable for an oud-based fragrance, because when it comes to oud, it's either you like it or you don't. And Gucci, like, they find like the perfect medium to market this as a mass appealing fragrance with oud in there, and I think they've nailed it. Okay, so well done for Gucci, and that's what made it excellent, because you have a lot of oud-based type scents out here, and they're either too heavy in the oud or too a little bit artsy, so to speak, or difficult to wear, or they're too expensive because of the word oud marketed on the fragrance. Because at this moment in time, a lot of fragrances will use oud as to jack the price up a bit, and this also is excellent value, and I like what Gucci did here with this. Okay, so yes, Gucci's Intense Oud is something I'm happy to have in my collection. I enjoy spraying this on my skin, and I don't have to think about, okay, is this going to put people off? You know, it's a beautiful scent. If you're afraid of oud, I suggest you start with this one. You are going to enjoy it. And that's my review for Gucci Intense Oud. Let me know if you tried. Leave a comment below. Monsieur Parfum, salut.